So, your president, okay, did an interview, which Sleepy Joe couldn't do interviews. I did a very strong interview with the Atlantic, which is an ocean. Now, I was like, is the Pacific want to talk to me? And the Pacific, probably because it's so close to California, is very radical left in terms of ocean politics. So we never heard back from the Pacific, but we're gonna do. Uh, let's just say we're gonna get our miners in there, not the Jeff Epstein miners, but the ones who drill things. We're gonna get the miners in there, and we're gonna destroy that ocean, and we're gonna drill right to the bottom of the Pacific, and then all of a sudden you're gonna see them start to say, "Sir, sir, sir, can we negotiate, sir?" But I decided to talk to the Atlantic, and it's a big ocean, and it's very wet in terms of water. And in walk two journalists. And I said, "Are you representing the Atlantic?" And they said, "Yes, sir." And I said, "Well, I wanted to meet with the Atlantic to discuss Greenland and also boats and numerous other important issues related to water." And they said, "Sir, we're from a magazine." And that's what they do. This is what the radical left does. Have you ever noticed this? The radical left, they they lie. They lie like dogs. So they get a president who. Why the hell would I speak to the Atlantic uh, as a magazine? And nobody even. I don't even know anybody except Pete Hegseth who has any dealings with the Atlantic in terms of on signal chats. But it's very deceptive. That would be like if I said, um, I am. My new name is Sky, and they say, "Oh, the birds showed up and wanted to talk with me in Bird Talk," and all of a sudden say, "No, no, that's just my name. My name is Sky," and they would be very upset, and they would probably peck me to death. And the Atlantic so-called journalists are very lucky that I didn't murder them for their I could have, I'm going to talk to the Indian Ocean because I'm very strong friends with Nathan Modi, the leader of India. And I'm going to talk to him about maybe the Indian Ocean should pay the Atlantic magazine a visit. And we would do great trade with the Indian Ocean if it would drown all the people who write nasty fake news for the Atlantic. So it turns out that I spoke with these journalists and I told them a couple of things just to get that, to intimidate. I said, "I'm the president of the United States and the world." Beyonce once said, "Who runs the world? Girls." And then I beat the crap out of two women in elections. And, I would have done it physically, but I didn't have to. But I could have. And I don't because that's not nice. But they were very nasty to me. Crooked Hillary and Koala Bear Harris. And I beat them. So the girls don't run the world. Beyonce, I do. Okay? That's why you didn't win a single award in terms of country. But we're still waiting to hear from the Atlantic Ocean. And maybe then the Pacific will want to talk to us, or else we're going to drill, baby, drill right in the Pacific. Whether she likes it or not, we're going to take everything that the Pacific has. So, fake news they're full of lies. Everybody should cancel their Atlantic magazine subscription. Thank you.